Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to discuss interval notations of subsets of R. So what do you mean by interval notation? So let us first of all understand what are intervals. An interval can be defined as a set of real numbers that contains all real numbers lying within any two specific numbers of the set R. An interval is nothing but a subset of set R. So in order to completely understand this concept, let us first of all try to understand what real numbers are. Real numbers are defined as all the numbers on the number line. So those numbers which are there on the number line are real numbers. So here we are having a number line, and all numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity, even 0 included, are real numbers. And if I am taking any set of numbers between these real numbers, this set of numbers will form an interval. So now in order to further understand intervals, let us take the types of intervals. The first among them is open interval. So what is an open interval? So in order to understand an open interval, let us take two numbers 1 and 4. So on number line, an open interval will be represented in this way. So here we are seeing that the numbers 1 and 4 have not been shaded. So this means that in case of an open interval, the endpoints 1 and 4 are not considered, but all the numbers lying between 1 and 4 are taken as subset of R. So these brackets, these simple brackets from both sides mean that the interval is open. So here again we are having a and b as two numbers. This means that x is greater than a but less than b. So here again the definition is same, that you will have to take all the numbers lying between a and b. Closed interval. So in order to again understand what closed interval is, let us take again two numbers 1 and 4. Here you can see that 1 and 4 both have been shaded. As in previous case, 1 and 4 the endpoints were not shaded. Here in this case the endpoints have been shaded, which means that we'll have to take all the values from 1 to 4 and 1 and 4 included as subset of R. So here we are using square brackets from both the sides to show that the interval is closed. Here again we are having a and b as two numbers, which means that x is greater than or equal to a but less than or equal to b. So here again we have to consider all the numbers lying between a and b are included in this type of interval. And this whole set where we are considering endpoints as well will again form a subset of R. Another type is left half open interval. In order to understand this type of interval, we will take two numbers 1 and 4. Here you can see that first endpoint, which is 1, has not been shaded, and the other endpoint, which is 4, has been shaded. So this means that we'll have to take all the numbers lying between 1 and 4. In this case 1 is not included but 4 is included, and the set so obtained will again be a subset of R. So here we are having, from one side we are having simple bracket, on other side we are having square bracket, meaning that it is open on the left side but closed on the right side. So here again we are having two numbers a and b, which means x is greater than a but less than or equal to b. Another type is right half open interval. So again, in order to understand this type of interval, we will take two numbers 1 and 4. So you can see that 1 has been shaded and the other endpoint, which is 4, has not been shaded, which means that we'll have to take all the numbers between 1 and 4 and 1 included as subset of R. So here we are having A and B. We are using square bracket on the left side and simple bracket on the right side, meaning that this interval is right half open interval. So here we are having x is greater than or equal to A but less than B. We have another category, non-ending interval. So here we are having 1 and infinity. So this interval means that we'll have to take all the numbers which are greater than 1 up to infinity. Here 1 is not shaded, that means we'll not have to consider 1 in this very interval. So all the numbers greater than 1 in this case will be taken as subset of R. So here we are again having A comma infinity, which means x is greater than A. We have another non-ending interval where we are having negative infinity to 4. So this means we'll have to consider 4 and all the numbers less than 4 in this interval. So all the numbers less than 4 up to infinity and 4 included will again form a subset of R. So here we are having minus infinity comma B, which means x is less than or equal to B. I hope this makes sense. Do subscribe the channel and thanks for watching.